Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, I want to share with you the incredible story of one of the greatest inventors and visionaries in history, Nikola Tesla. This is not just the story of a man who changed the world with electricity and inventions. This is also the story of dreams, struggles, failures, and the unshakable belief in ideas. Tesla's life teaches us something very powerful. You may not be understood today, but if you stay true to your vision, the world will eventually catch up with you. So sit back, relax, and let's go on this journey through the fascinating life of Nikola Tesla, a man far ahead of his time. Early life. Nikola Tesla was born on July 10, 1856, in a small village called Smiljan in modern-day Croatia, which at that time was part of the Austrian Empire. His father was an Orthodox priest, and his mother, though not formally educated, had a gift for making household tools and mechanical devices. Tesla later said he inherited his inventive spirit from his mother. From childhood, Tesla showed an extraordinary imagination. He had visions, dreams, and a memory so sharp that he could memorize entire books. He could imagine machines in his mind, rotate them, and fix them without ever drawing them on paper. But Tesla was not just a genius child. He was also different. He had unusual sensitivity, could see flashes of light, and sometimes felt isolated. Yet these qualities gave him a unique gift, the ability to dream beyond what others could see. Education and early struggles. Tesla studied engineering at the Technical University in Graz and later at the University of Prague. He was fascinated by electricity and dreamed of creating a system that could bring clean, limitless energy to the entire world. But his path was not smooth. He struggled financially and had to drop out of school. At times, he worked small jobs and even faced periods of poverty. Still, Tesla never gave up on his vision. He once said, open quote, "The desire that guides me in all I do is the desire to harness the forces of nature to the service of mankind." Close quote. Moving to the United States. In 1884, Tesla made a bold decision. With just 4 cents in his pocket, a book of poetry, and a dream, he boarded a ship to America. He arrived in New York City, the city of lights, but also the city of competition and challenges. Tesla soon found work with Thomas Edison, the famous inventor. At first, Tesla admired Edison, but soon their relationship turned into rivalry. Edison believed in direct current DC, while Tesla developed the more powerful and practical system of alternating current, AC. The War of Currents. This was the famous War of Currents. Edison fought hard to prove that DC was better, even launching smear campaigns against Tesla's AC. He spread fear, showing that AC was dangerous, even electrocuting animals in public demonstrations. But Tesla remained confident. With the support of businessman George Westinghouse, Tesla's AC system was finally chosen to power the 1893 World's Fair in Chicago. Imagine the scene. For the first time in history, an entire city was lit up with Tesla's alternating current system. The world was amazed. This was Tesla's great victory. AC became the standard for electricity, and it still powers our homes and cities today. Inventions and vision. Tesla's genius didn't stop there. He went on to invent and experiment with the induction motor, radio technology, long before Marconi, the Tesla coil, early ideas for wireless communication, concepts for wireless energy transmission. Tesla dreamed of a world where electricity could be sent wirelessly across the globe, where people could communicate instantly, and where machines could harness the power of nature. Doesn't that sound like the internet, smartphones, and wireless charging today? Tesla imagined it over 100 years ago. Struggles and loneliness. But behind his brilliance, Tesla faced deep struggles. He was not good with money. He often gave up his financial rights to help society, but this left him poor. He trusted businessmen who sometimes betrayed him. Many of his projects, like the famous Wardenclyffe Tower, a giant wireless energy transmission station, were left unfinished because funding was cut. Tesla also lived alone. He never married, and he spent much of his life isolated, focused only on his work. Yet he never stopped believing. Even when the world turned away from him, Tesla kept imagining a brighter future. The final years. In his later years, Tesla lived in New York hotels, moving from one to another when he couldn't pay the bills. He became a forgotten genius, feeding pigeons in the park and writing in his notebooks. On January 7, 1943, Nikola Tesla died alone in his hotel room at the age of 86. He had no money, no fame, and no recognition. But today, the world remembers him as one of the greatest inventors and visionaries who ever lived. Motivation. Lessons from Tesla. Nikola Tesla's story is not just about science. It is about dreaming big, staying true to your vision, and never giving up, even when the world doesn't understand you. Think about this. Tesla died poor and unknown, but today his name is remembered across the globe. His inventions light up our homes, charge our devices, and inspire future technology. So what does that teach us? You may fail many times, but your vision can still change the world. Success is not always about money, it's about contribution. Sometimes, the greatest minds are not celebrated in their time, but their work lives forever. As Tesla himself once said, open quote, "The present is theirs. The future, for which I really worked, is mine." Close quote. Ending. And that, my friends, is the inspiring story of Nikola Tesla, a man who gave us light, wireless communication, and the dream of limitless energy. A man who lived for ideas greater than himself. If Tesla's story inspires you, remember, never be afraid to dream big, never be afraid to be different, and never stop working on your vision. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed this story, make sure to like, subscribe, and share it with others who love stories of great visionaries.